Dear students, welcome back to computer science class. So today I will tell you how to execute the programs. So already you learned the programs, basic programs, as well as if condition, if else, for loop, while loop, do while loop. Okay. So now I will tell you how to execute the programs. If you have a system, so you have to execute the programs. I will tell you the procedure how to execute the program. Okay. See here Turbo C++ software is there. If you don't have a software in Google, you have to search Turbo C++ for Windows. If you are using in any Windows, either it may be the Windows 7 or either it may be the Windows 8.110. So just you can search with the version. So in the Google you will get some links. In that you can click on the links and you can download the software. So after installing the software, you will get the icon like this, Turbo C++. Okay, so after installing the software, so just you can double click on the Turbo C++. So this is the Turbo C++ software. Next is, first time you have to write the program. For that purpose, go to the file menu. In that, click on new. So already it is opened with some programs. Okay, again you can click on new. Unless and until, so it will be opened with a new page. Adu new page open agutananu file hogi new anta click madri. So once it is opened with a blank, so here, see here arrow mark is there. If you click on the arrow mark, means it becomes wide, it will cover the entire screen. Okay, so this is the editor. Here you have to write your program. Okay, for example, first I can write simple program, that is sum of two numbers. Okay, how to start the program? The first step is hash include iostream.h. iostream.h. So after that, so void main. Next I can declare the variables int of a comma b comma c. Next cout enter a comma b. You can put endl. Next cin a b. So after giving the input, next you can compute a c is equal to a plus b. After that, cout next you can close. Okay, so after writing the program, so you have to save. Okay, again go to the file, click on save. Okay, so after clicking on the save, it should be opened with one window. Already some text will be there, just you can remove that text completely and you can write program name. For example, first I can write first. After giving the name, you can mention the extension, that is .cpp. Here .cpp, see here .cpp is the extension of C++. Whatever you have to give the name, after that you can put one dot and you have to mention cpp. .cpp is the extension of C++ program. Next click on OK. Here name will be changed. So once the program completes, next step is you can compile the program. Why we have to compile the program means because whether you are written the program correctly or not. Debugging. So here debugging indicates finding and correcting the errors in the program. Okay, just click on the compile tab and again click on compile. See here, compiling, warnings 0, errors 0. It means that whatever you have to return the instructions or statement, that is 100% correct. Suppose if I did some mistakes, for example, see here I will remove the semicolon, again save, compile. See here, errors 1, press any key. Actually the error will be in the int a comma b comma c line, but the highlighted line is the next line, that is cout, because if you are not mentioned the semicolon means this line and this line treated as a same line. So that's why see here, error first CPP5, declaration syntax error. Declaration syntax error means whatever we have to write the format, that is wrong. There are 3 types of errors. First one is syntax error, semantic errors and logical errors. So syntax error means if there is error in the format, the declaration of the variable, the declaration of the variable is first we can write the data type, next you have to mention the variable list, and after that you can put the semicolon, but here you are not mentioned the semicolon, that's why the error is declaration syntax error. Okay, so next you can hit the enter key and I have to mention semicolon now. Okay, so after that again compile. So if it is correct means next go to the run. Okay, see here, drive C is mounted as, it is a software related box. Okay, see here, enter a comma b. Here you have to give the input. First I can write enter 10. After entering the first value, either we have to use the space bar or enter key. Don't put comma and all. Okay, 10. Next I can hit the enter key, 20. The result should be 30. Okay, so that is you can hit Alt F5. If you want to view the output in the keyboard, you can hit the Alt F5 for viewing the output, that is sum is equal to 30. Okay, so like this we have to write the programs, and some more header files are there, I will tell you. Hash include conio.h. See here, suppose if I want to give the different input, again you have to execute the program. So whatever the previous I can give the input that is visible to the user, again I can give 40 and 60. Alt F5 means you will get the 100. Here another header file is hash include conio.h is there. If you want to mention conio.h means it is used to clear the screen. If you want to execute, if you want to run the program means that run page will be opened with a new page. Whatever the previous input values and results are not visible to the user, even the software related message is also not visible to the user, it is automatically deleted. Okay, so if you want to include the hash include conio.h means compulsory you can use the CLR SCR. Here CLR SCR means clear the screen. If you click on the run button means that run page will be opened with new page. Whatever the text is present in that page, automatically it will be deleted. And one more thing is, if you view the output means you can click on the Alt F5. Otherwise, another function is there, that is get ch. The purpose of this get ch is after giving the input, immediately you will get the output. That purpose you have to use get ch. Compile, the shortcut key for compile is Alt F9. Okay, the shortcut key for run is Control F9. See here, the previous and the present. If you are not using Conio.h and CLR SCR, again it is opened with the already existing text and already input values. Already whatever you have to give the inputs, that is also visible to the user and the output is also visible to the user. If you have to use the Conio.h and CLR SCR means it will be opened with a new page. Here I can give 50 and 60. The result should be sum is equal to 110. But in the previous, if you want to view the output, you can use the Alt F5 keys. But here no need to use the Alt F5 because you have to use the get ch. Okay, so like this you have to write the program and execute. Okay, and better in every program you have to use CLR SCR and get ch for execution purpose. It is not a compulsory. I told already, so why we have to include CLR SCR and get ch. Okay, next. If you want to write another program means, again go to the file, click on the new. Okay, hash include iostream.h void main. Next I can write float p comma t comma r comma s. Cout enter p comma t comma r. Cin p t r. Okay, next s is equal to p star t star r divided by 100. Cout yes get ch. simple.cpp. See here, errors 2. So why the errors will come means, because here CLR SCR and get ch are used, but you are not include the Conio.h. Okay, if you want to use the CLR SCR and get ch compulsory, you can include the Conio.h. Okay, because whatever the statements related to the clear screen and get ch, the statements are present in the Conio.h. So Conio.h header file olaga clear screen clear ಮಾಡುವಂತ statements ಅಥವಾ input ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮ್ಯಾಗ immediate output ಬರು related statements ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ present ಇರ್ತಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರ Conio.h ಒಳಗ. Okay, so I can write the Conio.h. Conio.h. Okay, suppose if I am not written the iostream.h, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ iostream.h ನಾ ಬರೀಲಾರ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ undefined symbol cout, undefined symbol endl, undefined symbol cin means this cout, cin and endl statements are written in iostream.h. So iostream means input output stream, stream means flow of bytes header file. Okay, so if you want to use the cout, compulsory you can include iostream.h. okay, that is compulsory. Hash include iostream.h. Alt F9, Control F9. See here, 10,000, enter, time is 2 years, rate of interest 8. 10,000 into 2, 20,000, 20,000 into 8, 1 lakh, 16,000, 60,000 divided by 100 means you will get 1600. Okay, so like this you have to write the program in the system. So those who have a system in your homes, so just you can install the software and you can write the program and execute it. Okay, if you have any doubt, so you can message me. Okay, so these are the simple programs. Okay, so now I have to write the different one. For example, if condition programs. Okay, hash include iostream.h, hash include conio.h, void main. So I have to write the largest of two number programs, int a comma b. If a is greater than b, cout a is large. Else cout b is large. Large dot cpp. Zero errors. See here, enter a comma b, 30, 70, b is large. So why the screen is like this means because I am not writing the CLR SCR, that's why the screen is not cleared. Okay, if you have to write the clear screen means then only it will be clear, otherwise as it is it will be displayed CLR SCR. Okay, one more thing is after declaring the variable you can put the CLR SCR. Don't write after Cout and Cin. Suppose after writing Cout and Cin you have to write CLR SCR, means again whatever you have to give the input that will be cleared. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇಂಟ್ ಎ ಕಾಮ ಬಿ ಡಿಕ್ಲರೇಷನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ CO2 ಮತ್ತು Cin ಆದ್ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಅದು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ you have to write the clear screen, that is CLR SCR. Okay, next compile, enter a comma b, 50 and 30. A is large. Suppose if you want to print the value, Cout A is large, here you have to mention the A value. In the same way here also, means whatever you have to write the text within the double quote as it is, it will be displayed, and without double quote the value will be displayed. See here 60 90, B is large is equal to 90. Okay, like this you have to write the programs and you can compile and you can run the program. Okay, in the next class we will discuss some more programs. Thank you.